Hello everyone, I am Dr. Sachin Kumar and I am bringing something special for you today. So basically this is a video for the teachers, but there are many students who are going to join teaching within some years, so they can also understand this topic and have a great start at the beginning. Today I am going to tell you how to read students' body language in the class. So this is a popular understanding that if you understand your students well, you will be popular among them. They will like you, they will love you. So how to know about your students well? I am going to tell you about the 4 points in this lecture that how you can read the body language of your students. But first of all, I am going to tell you about my own story. During my graduation days, I was also teaching at some private coaching center. And at that time there were some students of some polytechnic college, so many students they were used to come and take trial classes, but after that they were not joining the main course or they were not getting admission basically. And at that time so I thought like this is not good that I am giving many trial class but students are not coming. At that time I thought that okay, I should understand my students in a better way. So at that time I started learning this body language. I bought a book on body language by Allen and Pease, and then I read it and I applied those concepts on the students, and I found that they are very much effective. So they worked, really worked. Now you need not to read that book for me or for yourself, but you can just concentrate on these 4 things if you want to study your students. So I have compiled them for you. So first of all, the first point I am mentioning here is that okay, when in a class you are teaching, so at the very first place you should look at the students. So you will find that they should have approximately straight back. So the back represents okay, their attention or their mood or their energy. So one of my teacher, he was very much particular about this, that nobody in the class will sit like this or using any jack or even like this. And at that time we thought okay, this is a kind of dictatorship, but later I realized that okay, this represents that how much attentive you are in the class. Now guys, I am going to mention you the second point which is necessary to understand if you really like to impress your students. Now just observe their faces. Basically sometimes when students are writing or when even they are not writing, at that times you can see that they keep their face a little bit tilted. Their right eye is towards upper side and they study like this. So many times, yes, okay. This is related something to their brain, how they observe, what they observe with their right eye, left eye, and what information goes in the right brain, left brain. So that is a big theory, but we are not going into it. For now, you just understand that how much it is necessary to understand okay, which eye is on the upper side. So first go to the class and look at their faces. What is their average tilt? At the beginning, when the students are fresh, at that time their face should be like this. Most of the cases, when there are some left-handers who when write they keep their left eye up, but in case of you can understand like 95% of the cases you will find that right side remains up in the class. But after 2-3 days observation you will get to know okay, this guy has this pattern, this guy has this pattern. So that is just a mere observation. And you can also observe that you look at the advertisements, big advertisement board on the roadside. Whenever somebody is ambitious, so somebody wants to study abroad or somebody wants to go to higher studies or anything bigger like this, so their image with books are like this. So yes, these are the posters. And in the advertisements when they talk about my dream home, so how is their posture? Like this, my dream home. So whenever in the class you observe this common pattern, okay, so the students are writing like this, and after some times they have they have tired of understanding things, so now they want to dream something. So they are sitting like this, okay, you teach, you keep on teaching, I don't bother. So so they become like this. So at that time, just don't look at one or two students, but at the average of the class. If 20-30% of the class, they are losing their interest, so at that place you should be a good teacher, crack some joke, give some informative fact, or give some question to them, interesting question, so that they come back to class and be interested in it. Or just recapitalize all the information that okay, we have done this was connected to this, that. So just try to explain all those things which you have mentioned already. In this way you can gain their interest, you can gain their attention in the class. Now guys, the third thing, if you are able to do this, then I'm sure you will be the best teacher in your school, university, college, or anywhere you teach. Let me tell you about this. Whenever you are interested in something, then you are with wide open eyes. And when you lose interest, so you just close your eyes, make your eyes away. So this kind of posture you use basically when you are teaching in the class. Just a minor observation of some fraction of seconds. So you are looking at the faces and defining something. When chemical A is mixed with chemical B and they mix up with the reaction XYZ, and this makes C and the D as the main output products. So you explain this with the definition, okay, this is that, everything you are explaining. And basically when you are telling the definition, so when you are telling the definition, okay, when chemical A, look at the student's face, when chemical A is mixed with chemical B, so with reaction XYZ, so some confusion on the face, or they just move their eyes away at that particular condition where they have some doubt. Sometimes students don't tell you that okay, I have doubt at particular this point, but they behave like this, okay, with that definition. So if you look at some kids, okay, what is 2 1s are 2, 2 2s are 4, 2 3s are 6, 2 4s are 8, 2 5s are no, I don't know. Even in the case of a kid, you will observe that he or she will not make an eye contact when they have a doubt. That minor confusion on their face, if you read at that particular time, and then okay, so let me tell you this reaction XYZ, many students have confusion on this. So now student will get to know, okay, this teacher knows about the student, and then you will be in their favorite list. And you can just make a story around it. Okay, this is the most important thing, many people don't know it, or many people don't understand it, or many people don't even look at it. So you can just make a story around it and start explaining that, and that's, I guess, is enough for you to impress your students. Now finally, the fourth point, which is okay, sometimes it is observable, sometimes it is not, but still it is found in group with other 3 body gestures. So when you are observing first 3, so the fourth is a kind of complementary. If you can observe it or not, that's fine. So basically how they are placing their feet. So when their feet are just close to their chair and in that position that they are just going to stand up. So in that case you can understand, okay, this is a kind of you can understand attacking position, or just I am ready and I am going to grasp everything you are going to teach, my teacher. And if their feet are like this, so they just cross their feet and it is a little bit of relaxing position. Okay, I'm not going anywhere. Okay teacher, teach. And yes, I am observing, I am taking the notes, that's it. And the third position is if with some random feet placement and the shaky legs. Shaky legs, basically in some guys it is a kind of problem that they shake their legs all the time. when this is not the common behavior, in that case you can understand if the guy is shaking leg, it means there is some signal in the mind which has gone to the leg. Okay, stand up and go out, so some that kind of signal. But just because of your class they are sitting here, so in that case you can understand, okay, so they want to move out. Or a little bit like this, not exactly, but these things work on average basis. Just observe, so they have somewhere in their mind information, okay, let's go out, I can't digest this topic. But or you overall can group all these information, these 4 points. First I said you, okay, back and the jack. So you can club this and you can understand this. This is the first point. Second point, right or left eye up, and when they are tilting their neck from one position to another position, it means they are switching their interest. Third thing, I am telling you that a slight confusion on their face, or you can say the slight blink in their eye, or just the flickering and the face like this, anything may point a kind of confusion which you can pick out, address. And finally, how they are placing their feet, whether they are closed, they are away, or they are shaking legs. In all those cases you can understand their body language, and depending on that you can use some trick to keep them involved in the class, and so that they grasp maximum of the information. Any teacher who knows their student well is obviously going to be the best teacher among them. So I hope you like this video, and if you like this, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Yes. And guys, thank you very much for watching the video. Take care and have a very good day. Bye bye.